Yes, guys, and a welcome from me. This is Championship Manager 0102. It's a preview save on the most recent update, which of course is over a year old, the October 2024 update. And this is a preview save on our very own Neil. Now, Neil has been telling me about this game. He's been sending me some screenshots, and it's fucking great story. I haven't restored the game here at all, so I'm going in completely blind, but I am aware of a little bit of the history on it. And I know at present, he is Portsmouth. I do stress, at present, he is Portsmouth. So, where are we then, Neil? So what are we at then? We're season 3.5? No, sorry, season, 4.5. It looks like 4.5 then. And I think the first thing we need to do then, let's have a look at Neil as a manager and see, and just get his history. I knew that there was... Right, here we go. Now, Neil has several times started as Huddersfield. I think he's desperate to do well with Huddersfield, and it's not for the first time there. What you see towards the end of season 1, he was sacked as manager of Huddersfield. He did tell me that. Do you know what? I didn't realise that he was out of work for so long. Do you know what? The last time I saw someone out of work in CM was my game with Matt when he was just pressing continue. It's even worse on a network game. But there you see, he took the Boston United job on the 26th of October 2025. And in fairness to him, I think he said he led them to back-to-back promotions, didn't he? So 25, yeah, so he's only recently moved to Portsmouth. So let's just have a look at what he did at Boston then. Pretty certain he, my mouse is playing up a little bit, guys, so bear with me. Yeah, so, back to back. I didn't actually realise also that you only got out of League 2 via second. You didn't win it, but not a problem. And he's got the Portsmouth job. Now, when Neil said about, shall I take it? I said, at the end of the day, it's his save. He makes a call. My gut feeling is possibly yes, because I feel Portsmouth will be a bigger team than Boston. And I think the interesting thing here is that how many of us can truly say, hand on heart, when we get sacked, that we carry on playing? I mean, I don't even reach the sack. If I'm having a bad save, I just fuck the save off. And I'm sure a lot of people have done the same. But I think it's very admirable to continue, particularly on a solo game. At least on a network game, you've got to press continue because your other guy's still in it. But on a solo game, to still continue playing. And there you see, he is Huddersfield now. Sorry, he is Portsmouth. And mid-season, so this is season 4, isn't it? 4, 5... 6, 7. Yeah, so this is this is season 5 now, isn't it? Yeah, and he's so far so good. Now he did show me a screenshot that he won at Watford. Now I said to you, Neil, Watford will be one of the strongest teams. I'd imagine. I've got to remember though, you are 4 years in. They've not got money like I thought they would have. I honestly thought they'd have money, but not to be. So let's just have a look now what Neil's team is like then. Let's go by value. It's not the greatest value team in the world, but we've got to remember he's in the 3rd tier. So let's take a look at some of his players. I like that Chilean guy. First thing first, let's just take a look at your tactics, Neil, see what you're playing. Now, it's a very, very common formation on the update, this 4-3-3 essentially. Inverted wingers, so I've got nothing against that at all. It's not Wibwob, which I'm very, very pleased to see, Neil. Direct passing, very interesting. Just going to check your marking as well. Make sure you're not got that goalie. Make sure you're not got that striker marking the goalie. Okay, so not a bad winger at all. And 12 goal involvements is pretty fucking decent. I go Jesus, good player, definitely. You paid quite a bit for him, didn't you? 4 million. He's big money, that is. Wendell. Now, if that's the same Wendell that I've got in my head, which I think it is, it's a free transfer. I think free transfer, you cannot grumble with that, Neil. Superb. Bayindir, that's a Man United goalie, isn't it? Great goalkeeper. At this level, yeah, I mean, he made a 9 million move to Lincoln. That is a fucking insane move. I get his move out of Man United, but I think it's a very, very good move there, Neil, indeed. We'll just check a couple more. Decent, very solid left back there. I mean, I'm guessing you're probably playing him more so on the left wing than left back. I don't know, because he's got that creativity. And look at that. What? Oh, I love it. I love it. You raided Boston. I fucking love it. That's great stuff. What a player. For 40 grand, you've got to be fucking happy. Already capped at under 21. Is that Taylor Richards? Yeah, Taylor Richards. I remember him on one of my games, and he's a good... Oh, again, Boston. Well, you paid a lot of money to Boston there, didn't you? Let's take a look at your money then, Neil. Plenty money indeed, Neil. Fucking hell. You got to make that count. You've got to make that count. Just trying to look at anyone that might stand out, to be honest with you. I feel that maybe... Let's have a look at Lane. No, Lane's no fucking good. Frederic Upperguard is not bad. He's a solid left back. His average rating is a bit shit, isn't it, Neil? I bet you're well pissed off with that. For someone who he looks pretty... Oh, you got him on a free. You got him on a free transfer. And I think the free transfers are massive. Let me have a look now, Neil, at your shortlist. Big fella shortlist. Are they all interested, Neil? No. Oh, they're expiring. I see what you say. I see what you're doing there, Neil. You're looking at expiring. Let's have a look at what's interesting in you. Anything of interest? I mean, we are 4 or 5 years. Neil, I should say, I don't know if you've already looked at this, but have you searched for the Ronaldo regen or the Messi regen? Because they should be about. Luis Suarez regen. Get searching those countries. But if you're a little bit too late, it could be a long way before you find it. Oh, plenty of leagues open. I love to see that. This is great. This really... puts in a huge database of players. And for me, all the chosen leagues you've gone with there, Neil, are spot on. Absolutely spot on. And it gives you... I mean, Northern Ireland's an interesting one, to be honest with you. Was that an accident? Northern Ireland is an interesting one. I've never even played in Northern Ireland. But, Neil, I think the biggest thing that I'm going to say about this game here, Neil, right, is... And I said this on voice note before to you. You carried it on. You carried it on after a sacking. And that really, the credentials of that it is great. It really is superb for you to do that. Let's have a look at you as a manager and your profile. Let's have a look. You're not bad. You're not bad. You're getting old. You're not bad at all. You've got nothing really apart from the adaptability and just on the man manager under double digits. So you've got to be really pleased. I think these preferred formation things are just bullshit, if I'm really honest. Let's have a look now at your manager's stats now. This is interesting because I would say, Neil, your objective is to try and get another job. Now, you've got to be thinking maybe, Neil, if you can go up to one more division, to the championship, you could get yourself a sleeping giant. You're just going to have a good season this campaign. Now, I did ask Neil this question, right, and this is very interesting. When he took over Portsmouth, right at the end of the season. Now, that was one hell of a risk because they finished, was it 20th, you said, Neil? 19th, 20th? They finished shit. Now, as most of you may already know, when the June updates come in, Neil was in charge of Portsmouth. He essentially is responsible for that shit season, even though he'd only been in charge 2 months and he hadn't played any games. But his objective for this season is to avoid relegation, which will obviously mean his reputation isn't that great at Portsmouth and probably not as great as I thought it maybe would be. But again, a few years in. But to be fair, Neil, right, this is going to be this is a great story for sort of back from the dead. Back from the dead, the fact that you still got it going, the fact that you've moved on and you've done a cracking job at Boston. I think, let's just have a look at what you've been buying players off Boston, obviously. So they've got a bit of money, haven't they? They've got a bit of money indeed. But I think, did you have some of these players lined up? I'm guessing you did. Yeah, they're all Bosman. So I'm guessing you had these. What you could have done, Neil, when you made that move to Portsmouth, just before your move to Portsmouth, just before you accepted, you could have cancelled these deals. You could have cancelled them and then gone for them at Portsmouth. I know it's a bit cuntish and it's a little bit, you are trying, but that's probably what you should have done because these would have all been freebies, essentially. But I think you've done an absolute superb job with Boston, and I think you've got to give yourself a pat on the back. You really have. You must be tracking this guy, Nick. Yeah, of course you are. You have to be. Yeah, he's all right, isn't he? He's all right, that guy. And I would imagine you're tracking a few. You know, it's natural, isn't it, that you're going to track some of your old players. But Neil, keep it going, son. Keep it going, and hopefully we'll get another instalment, hopefully before Christmas, and a few more seasons into the game. Let's just one more last thing before we go. Let's just check. How did you do in the FA Cup? Yeah, nothing too cracking in the FA Cup, League Cup. God, you are not a cup team, are you, Neil? You're not a cup team. Okay, so onwards and upwards for you, Neil. Let's have a look what you did in the cup. You're out the Vans. You're out the FA Cup. I'm guessing you're out the League Cup. Leicester. It's all about the league, Neil. It's all about the league. And what are you? You're a point off the playoffs, 6 off Millwall, but do not finish below Boston. For fuck's sake, do not finish below Boston. We did look at Huddersfield, didn't we? Now, I think we said that you had that 2-1 victory away to Watford, wherever it was. You did show me it, didn't you? Where was it? Where's that Watford game? I'm just being fucking blind here, so apologies. There it is, 2-1 victory. That's an absolute great result. Yeah, all right, they edged you on tactic, on the stats. Who gives a fuck? But I've got to point this out, Neil. What the fuck? Sutton United. I mean, what are Sutton United? They're not National League. No, Neil. I'm letting you get away with that. What the fuck? You lost to a National League North. That was bizarre. Yeah, you're a little bit champ man there, weren't you? You really were champ man. I feel maybe, and I've said this before, that the DMC isn't quite as overpowered on the update as it is on the ODB. But who knows? But Neil, keep it going. This is great stuff. Till next time, for me, guys, take it easy.